my name is Blessed Edwin, and today still on the series of Destiny Boosters to Engage. Today I'm going to talk about people. The year is about to come to an end, and I want to believe you're about to start a new journey with a bigger goal and a bigger vision. Let me quickly remind you that every vision is personal but never private. In other words, no matter how big or small your vision is, you need people to fulfill your vision. God-given vision is people-based and kingdom-oriented. Your vision must be shared ownership. So let's talk about how you get people involved in fulfilling your assignment. Number one, you have to pay for their expertise expanded for you when due. Number two, you have to learn to give incentives to those that willingly render help to you voluntarily. Be appreciative, appreciate them. And number three, you have to employ the service of professionals in the area you cannot function. No matter how good you are, there are areas you can't function, so always employ the service of professionals to help you bring out the best you can do. Point to note, avoid bearing grudges for any member of your alliance, lest you walk with animosity. This does not help matters. It is a profitable relationship killer disease. Forgive people easily. Courage is not an absence of fear, but the ability to master it. If nothing seems to be working, just apply patience. Patience is the ability to discern the benefit of your present time. But don't forget to persist in prayer. God assigns people in different seasons of our life to help us spiritually, emotionally, physically to fulfill His plan. They encourage us to go further than we are now. They challenge us to use gifts that have lied dormant for years, or they even bring out the fruit of God's Spirit, like patience, long-suffering, kindness, and ultimately God's love. These divinely ordained people in our lives will ultimately help us to be more Christ-like. I want to point out 2 things that are important to remember regarding our associations. Number one, God divinely appoints people in certain seasons of your life to help you fulfill His destiny for you. So don't be surprised if some who are assigned today won't remain to finish the journey of life with you. They are only with you for a certain season of life. And knowing that will save you much grief, because trying to hold on or reconnect with the people God is removing from us will only waste our time and energy. And a lot of people are victims of this, trying to reconnect with people that God is trying to disconnect us from. God desires to divinely connect you with new relationship to help fulfill your destiny in this next season. And remembering that God knows what He's doing will bring you great peace. Celebrate people with you now. You have to celebrate them, but don't make idol out of them, because God is your real source, not man. So be ready to let go of those who are not divinely assigned to help you complete your destiny. Don't grieve over them. It's not the end of the road. On the other hand, make room, embrace and celebrate those who have been assigned to your life. Celebrate them as the godly gift they are. Bible speaking in John 15 verse 1 to 2, it says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, He takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, He prunes, that it may bear more fruit. That means God prunes us even when we are already fruitful. So we can do what? So we can bring forth more fruit. Holding on to old relationship will close the door to the new ones. And at the end of the day, we will miss opportunity to connect with God's divinely new opportunities. I always say this: if they can live without you, then you can live without them. But I'm not saying this in regard to marriage relationship. If they can actually live without you, that means you too can live without them. Number 2 thing to remember about ourselves is that wrong association are destiny killers, because holding on to them opens the door for Satan to deceive and mislead you. We have tremendous influence over one another. So we need to make sure we are under a godly influence. You can't say nobody can influence you. No. They either influence you negatively or positively. Some people have never thought to take inventory of who influences their life. It may be conscious or unconscious. But it is your choice to decide who you allow to influence you. but know that God is doing his best to help remove the ungodly influences in your life. So wrong association can truly be destiny killer. So in conclusion, I say this: fear God, not man. Let go and let God. You know, God usually sends 3 different types of destiny helpers your way, and this is evident in the life of Moses. In the next video, I'm going to explain them in detail. You have the Jethro, you have the Aaron, and you have the Joshua. So I'll explain them for you to know who is in your life and who you need to let go and who you need to create room to welcome. As you step into the new year, you have to pay attention to the people you allow to influence you. Till I come your way again, this is Blessed Edwin. Stay empowered. Thank you.